Good morning, YouTube. It is Tuesday, July 17th. It's been a couple weeks since I put a video out and I got some new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Been really busy. I got the dually finished and it's gone. And I've been really busy putting up green beans, butter beans, and tomatoes. So that's done. And with the rain we've had, my butter beans are producing again. So I'll probably have to go through and pick again. But that's fine. So anyway, this morning we're going to do something a little different. My dad and I are going to go on a little road trip. I think you'll like where we're going. I know there's a couple of subscribers to the channel. Once you see the roads, you'll know where I'm headed. But it's one of the coolest places you'll ever go, and it's only a little over an hour from here. So I'm going to head on in the house and see if my dad's ready to go, and we're going to head that way. So I'll show you some of the roads, and along the way we'll stop and look at something really, really cool, and it's for sale. But unfortunately, I ain't got enough room in the shop to bring it home. So stay tuned for that, and we'll be on the road here shortly. Okay, as promised, here's the cool stuff I was telling you about. There's a little place right here on the way here. They've got a 656 Farmall. They got a 140. Got a 656 with a wide front end. And the coolest part about this is we'll look right over here. There is a Farmall MD with the torque amplifier on it. And sheet metal looks to be in good shape. Looks to be in real good shape. And unfortunately, I can't get in there close enough to see if it is a Super M, but it is a diesel. So anyway, I'll probably get the number and we'll see how much they want for it. Probably more than I want to spend right now, but oh well. Well, this is what I wanted to show you. Old barn, old tractors, and all these tractors are for sale. Well, we're gonna get back in the truck and get on the road and get on down them and get to where we're going. So stay tuned and we'll show you some of the trip here shortly. Okay, we made it to Burch Store Tractors. And if you look around, we got plenty to look for. So we're looking, I've already got my engine block. Now I'm looking for front end for a cub. That one's been welded. We're gonna look at this one. Let's see. Got a few right here. This one doesn't look like it's been welded. Well, it's plenty here to choose from, so let me get off of here. I'm gonna stop the camera, and I see a cub over there. Let's go look at that one. That one's been welded. That one's welded. Newer cut. Let's see. All right, well, I think we found this. It's off of a newer cub, but I don't think that front axle is really gonna matter. So, all right, let me go in and see Brandon, and we're gonna try and get this thing going. And then we're gonna get out of here because I got a lot of work to do at home, and I will put the link to Brandon's shop in the description of the video. So stay tuned for that, and we'll finish up the video when we get back home. All right, welcome back to the shop. We made it. While I was up there, I walked around and spent a little bit of time, talked with Brandon and Lonnie. They're really good people up there at Burch Store Tractors. And like I said earlier, I'll leave the email address and phone number in the description of the video. But anyway, so like I had said earlier in earlier videos, I've got a 49 Cub that has a crack in the block, and my first source for a block is on vacation, and I'm trying to get this little thing done because it's just sitting here taking up space, and I'm wanting to fix it and fix it correctly, and I'm gonna sell it so I can move on to other projects. So anyway, this is what I went up and got. The block is from a 1950 Cub, which is okay, it doesn't matter. I'm not putting it back for a 100% complete factory restoration or by the numbers restoration, but I did get the correct block. This one is an R2, which is the same as the R2 that's in the tractor there. So the block is correct. It's just that the casting code is a T on this one, which is 1950. The casting code on that one is an S, which is 1945. So anyway, and while I was there, I also picked up a new pivot arm for the steering, a new used pivot arm, and I got the spindle and hub because someone welded the top of the pivot arm to the top of the spindle. I guess that the locking screw no longer worked, or they broke it off, or they couldn't get it to stay tight to hold up. So anyway, so like I said, I was there, and as you can see from earlier in this video, he's got plenty of tractors. Unfortunately, there was a green one in the beginning of the walkthrough of the yard, and oh well, you know, you can't have it all. So, but anyway, so the block is in really good shape. I'm happy with the purchase, and everything I bought from Brandon is, I mean, even though it's used, he still has good quality parts. So I'm going to take the camera off the stand, and I'm going to show you the block and let you see it. I mean, from the condition of the block, it looks like someone restored this tractor or got halfway through a restoration and just got rid of it. Because like I said, I've looked at the block, there's no cracks in it. I mean, there's not even a ridge, if any. I mean, you can just barely feel it with your fingernail in the cylinder walls. Cylinder walls look nice and thick. Doesn't look like someone's overbored it. I'm gonna have to mic them and see where I'm at so I know which pistons to order. But I'm gonna have to tear this motor down and see what I can use out of that motor for this motor. If not, if I can't use anything, then hey, look, bite the bullet and put everything in here brand new. But hopefully I can use some of the stuff out of there. So I'm gonna pause the camera here, or pause the video here for a minute, and put it on the little handheld, the little, what you call a selfie stick. Anyway, so we'll do that, and I'll take the drop light, let you see inside the block. Like I said, I'm really happy with the block. So I know I've got a good foundation to work with, and then we'll go over some things with the cup. So give me a minute to put it on the selfie stick, and then we'll check it out. All right, so hold on and let me get that done. Okay, here we go. We're gonna flip this over and look at it. Look right here on the top, it's really, really clean. And like I said, there's just a very, very minute ridge right there. So that's telling me that this motor has probably been gone through and maybe bored or honed. I don't know yet. I'll have to put the micrometer or the line bore in there, or cylinder bore, and check the diameter of the cylinder. Okay, anyway, this looks, you can see a little bit better this way through the light, or the light coming in through the cylinder walls. It's really nice in there. There's no scoring, no nothing. So that tells me that this block hasn't been too long ago, been gone through and done. So I might get lucky. Just had to take a ridge reamer and clean this off right there just a little bit and go from there, but we'll see. Well, anyway, that's it for the block. Oh yeah, like I said earlier, I bought one of these because over here, which is a spindle and a steering arm, one of the previous owners welded this one up. So I'm gonna fix that as well. Also too, this cub came factory with a magneto, and I am going to fix this tractor so I can sell it to fund other projects. So I'm going to switch it over to a distributor, and that way, you know, distributor with points, it's easier to service that in the field than it is to service a magneto in the field. So that's the reason for that. So like I said, it's a pretty good little tractor. I've already rebuilt the starter on it. It had an import starter which was junk. So anyway, that's been rebuilt. I found it on eBay, had it shipped here, rebuilt it, got that ready to go. And one of the previous owners changed it over to 12 volts, and they bypassed the magneto. So that tells me that the magneto is either bad or they just wanted to upgrade to 12 volts from 6 volts. So anyway, like I said, when I bought it, it's got a little leak under the back, which is just a seal, no big deal. We can fix that. And they put these aftermarket lights on it. I'll probably put factory lights back on it. It makes it look better. I don't like those big bug eyes like that. So, but anyway, it's not in bad shape at all. So when I tear it down to do that, I'll probably go through and service the hydraulic box, which is up under the tank, because all this is coming off anyway to get the motor out. So anyway, that's just a little bit on the Cub and where we're going and what we're going to do. So stay tuned for the Cub videos, because hopefully they'll be coming at you in a little bit closer progression than the videos I've been doing lately. So, well, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. I'd like to welcome all the new subscribers to the channel. I do appreciate it, and try and keep everything simple. I'm not into big famous production videos or whatever. I'm just a guy working in a shop. So anyway, that's it. Thanks again for tuning in, and like I said, just stay tuned, because we'll start the disassembly of the Cub here shortly. Have a good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in.